Hello and welcome to the 11th we're on now instalment of the Delayed Kickoff podcast.
You are miles away, ain't you?
Yeah, we're in a different
studio today.
studio
It's like being at West
today.
Ham Stadium. Just miles away from the pitch.
Different studio today, bigger, much bigger.
Yeah, more mics, so
more mics. Yeah,
we can have those two guests that we've got on. Hello. Hello.
That would not have worked because the mics aren't on.
Oh.
He just went from the green to the red mic saying hello because he's making the point we don't have any guests.
Yeah, we don't have any guests. We haven't had the guest for 3 weeks now, and it's actually haven't been too bad, to be fair.
Yeah, we've coped.
Oh, we've coped, and
I think it's quite. You don't want the guests every single week, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're great guests.
Yeah, sorry, I just got a text. Put my phone on silent.
What is this? Love Island.
Got a text message.
I didn't get that reference. But this isn't not a Love Island podcast. I'm really at a tight angle on this mic.
I am as well, mate.
I've got like a neck injury probably. Right. It's another one of those loosely go off the notes. Just have a chat about football.
I'm just not going off the notes. I'm really sorry.
I haven't even sent you the notes.
Oh, have you? Oh, well.
No, I haven't.
Notes.
I haven't.
Oh, right, okay.
Do you want me to?
No,
right now.
Right.
We'll just go off the cuff. And
Go off the cuff.
Yes, we are now officially part of Nerf Podcasts.
Oh.
I know, exciting times. Great. Had a chat with Josh.
Josh Taylor.
He thanked you for the shout out. Yeah, Chelsea fan. He said, "Don't abuse me." I was like, "I'm a Man United fan. I can't abuse anyone, apart from Arsenal fans."
I'm a Wolves fan. I can abuse everyone.
Yeah,
because we're doing far better than we should after a 2-1 win against Bournemouth. So any Bournemouth fans listen, I know you will because I'm mates with some of you, and literally our mates that listen to this podcast a minute until we grow out. Oh no, we get a few in.
Yeah, we get a few.
Yeah.
That's it. We get a few.
But yeah, if any Bournemouth fans are listening, 2-1, good win. Martinho obviously scored that wonder free kick, whipped it in.
Overrated free kick.
What, that?
Yeah.
Yeah, but everyone's talking about Dybala's free kick, and it was from literally the same angle.
True.
Everyone talks about it because it's Wolves. They ain't going to talk about it because we are literally the most underappreciated side in the league. It is a joke.
I disagree with you on that one.
Are you joking me?
No.
How many people do you hear talking about Wolves? We're 8 unbeaten in the league. Yeah.
Look at
more unbeaten than Leicester are.
Yeah,
and everyone
the
talks about Leicester and how great they are, and it's like, shut up, mate.
They're second.
We're at 8 unbeaten.
They're higher than Man City, Chelsea,
fifth.
Arsenal, Tottenham, and Man United.
All right, we're higher than Arsenal, Man United, and Tottenham.
If you're not higher than Man City, getting higher than Man City is hard.
Not this season, mate. They've had so many injuries.
True.
Leicester have got lucky this season. I'm telling you, they have. Chelsea have had a transfer ban, so they couldn't push for it. Arsenal, Man United, and Tottenham have had poor starts.
Here's a question. If Chelsea didn't have the transfer ban, do you think Lampard would have... What do you think Lampard would have done? I've got a feeling he wouldn't have... I don't think he would have signed anyone.
No, I don't think he would have.
Because he signed...
He promotes the youth,
he technically got Kovacic because there was...
there was already deals in place.
Higuain you couldn't get, which is great because Abraham's come in.
Yeah.
What a player.
Probably better that you didn't get Higuain, to be fair.
I think, Abraham's one of the top strikers in the Premier League.
Yeah.
100%. And you got Batshuayi and Giroud on the bench.
Yeah.
Which is brilliant.
I was thinking, do we start first with the conversation today? I think we should, because it'll probably stretch out a while. So
let's go to the conversation. I've got a few notes here, but what do you want to talk about? Probably Wolves.
Wolves Bournemouth. The referee didn't follow the VAR guidelines.
Okay, explain this because I don't think I've read the thing that you put.
Neither have I. But I have. I have read it.
You're sending me something you haven't read.
But obviously,
you talk. I'm going to strip down to my t-shirt because I'm boiling in there.
I'm going to strip down to my...
Just continue.
Yeah, Wolverhampton Wanderers had a goal ruled out because referee Simon Hooper did not follow the correct guidelines for VAR. So he went against the VAR offside guidelines. Because Jimenez, in the build-up, was wrongly ruled offside, and Hooper blew the whistle just before Diogo Jota scored. Like, what? Obviously, he scored our third. Like, it was a stonewall goal. Like, I've seen it on the match of the day. I've seen it on the highlights. I've seen it everywhere, and it is a stonewall goal. There's literally no problem with it.
We should point out that you weren't at the game.
I wasn't at the game. No, I was at Weymouth.
It was at Bournemouth where
I was watching Weymouth, but
yeah.
But the rules state, and I quote, where there is a clear and obvious goal scoring opportunity and the assistant referee is certain the attacker actively involved is in an offside position, then the assistant should indicate the offence immediately. In both of these situations, the referee should wait to blow the whistle until the immediate phase of play has ended. Firstly, obviously the ref didn't do either of those things. Jota had the ball in the net and it was completely fair and just ruled out because VAR is useless.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We've got
like 23 minutes, maybe. All right.
I was just looking at the clock. I don't know why. I was zoned out for a bit.
Oh, Christ, we've got to introduce ourselves. I'm Maximus Marriott Smith, and that is Charlie Griffiths on my opposite.
Yes. Brilliant. Do that 6 minutes in, why not?
Yes.
But they know who we are now.
Yeah.
We did a better job at introducing the guests that aren't here than what we did, but you know what? Oh well. VAR, we can talk about it to the world and back. We are in the world. That was a bad thing, but to the moon and back I meant. But just, what do you think is the biggest problem with VAR? Do you think it's consistency?
I think it's the Messi-Ronaldo debate.
Do you think it's consistency? Do you think it's time? What is the main... If you had to change one thing about VAR, and you can't say get rid of it, because
pitch-side monitors.
Yeah, I'd agree.
They've got to be used.
I totally agree.
That is a situation where a pitch-side monitor is used and the referee can make his call. But the referee didn't forgo the VAR guidelines. Pitch-side monitors are literally the most useful things ever.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go without them. They're so useful. Do grounds even have them? Do any grounds have pitch-side monitors?
Obviously, the refs don't think so, because the
referees, I think, need to forgo training in...
They have meetings regularly.
I think they should need to retrain under the VAR regulations.
It's weird because you always hear about these VAR meetings. They're like once every 2 weeks. What are they talking about? Because nothing is changing.
Exactly. Everything's still going wrong.
Right, okay, we're not going to sit here and criticise every single ref because it's a new thing. It's going to take time.
I'm going to criticise Simon Hooper, though. He did it wrong on Saturday. He got it wrong.
Yeah.
Massively. Well, he didn't follow the guidelines.
He's human. Everyone gets stuff wrong, but that shouldn't be happening. So... It's a dodgy situation, VAR. We can talk about it forever. Some other VAR stuff I've just got notes here about it. Sheffield United. Yeah. What on earth are you wearing? Is that
wearing my Wolves top?
That is retro.
Here
what year is that?
90.
Stand up. Can't see the computer's in the way. Oh my god, what is that logo? That's a cool logo. Good year.
It looks like a wolf, doesn't it? Let's see.
Do that again, that's hilarious. Brilliant. You should be a model.
I should. I agree. I've got the looks for it. And the nose. For anyone that's seen me, I've got a massive nose.
Leave off.
Yes.
Nearly as big as your ego. But I'm joking.
He's not.
No, yeah, I'm not. The Oliver McBurney situation, have you seen it?
Yeah.
Where it hits him. I don't even know where it hits him.
It's not a handball.
I agree. I'm a Man United fan.
Yeah.
Man United win the game if that's not given. But
no, it's not a handball at all.
Completely impartial.
They didn't give it a handball, did they?
No, the goal was given.
VAR. What a handball. Never a handball.
Yeah. People are looking at... This is where people go wrong. Loads of fans, especially Man United fans, are seeing the Champions League final when Salah, I think it was in like the second or third minute, got the penalty where it hits Sissoko in the same spot.
Yeah.
Penalty given, Champions League final, Salah scores.
Yeah.
Rest history.
Yeah.
So, and everyone's like, how's that given? And this not.
Yeah, I can see that point there.
It's a point. Different competitions to begin with. That's not going to make a difference. But just because they made a wrong decision once doesn't mean that they can make it again. If that makes sense. You can't, if they make a wrong decision, that can't be the guideline.
No, yeah.
It hits him chest. I agree with you. Not a penalty. No, not a disallowed goal. Goal should stand. 3-0. Really good game, actually.
Yeah. What about Solskjaer? Do you think he's...
He's in out shake all about at the moment, isn't he? He's Luke Koki.
He's got a strong case for staying in.
Yeah.
He's got a strong case for going. Unai Emery does not have a strong case to stay in.
Yes, I sent out a tweet saying that I think 5 managers deserve to be sacked at the moment.
Yeah,
that being Unai Emery, Marco Silva, Kike Flores, Pellegrini, and on a border, Hasenhüttl for Southampton.
Hasenhüttl, they drew to Arsenal, mate.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's Arsenal.
I think I've heard Nuno is the top candidate as well for Arsenal.
I told you that, didn't I?
I've been
at
told
2
by
a.m.
everyone.
in club.
I've been told by everyone, even though I found out like a minute after the news is published. Looked on news now, but I wouldn't be surprised actually if he went there. I think that he's the sort of coach they need, like the sort of players they've got. He could really work with quite well.
I think it's very realistic as well because I think Nuno has reached the peak with Wolves this season.
No, not at all.
No, this season with Wolves in the Europa League. He could go far in the Europa League.
We could go and win it.
Not necessarily. I don't think you'll win it.
Oh yeah.
You'll slip up once, I think.
Oh yeah, probably.
But I think you could win it. It's not.
We've been in the
an
final
impossibility.
Before.
Exactly. So
we lost to Tottenham 3-2, 1971-72. The first time it was ever played.
There we go.
The inaugural competition.
Exactly. And the rest is history. But just to go back on the point, I think. So you say Nuno hasn't reached, because the next logical stage is Champions League.
Yeah.
Do you think Wolves could get there?
Yeah.
I get the point this season because the usual teams, United, Tottenham, Arsenal, who are around there doing poorly. You got Leicester in there who aren't usually in there. Chelsea who are there but have got a youthful squad at the moment. City and Liverpool always there.
Yeah.
So maybe there is 1-2 places up for grabs. But I don't think, considering the start of the season you had. Yeah. And okay, it's the start of the season, but that
we got going slowly.
Yeah.
I think
I reckon that could happen again, you know. Mid-season slump.
I think we are massively underappreciated though. Honestly,
I don't think you're massively underappreciated.
Nah, honestly, we've got Europe. How many teams have we seen get Europe and do terrible the next season?
That's true.
And we're 5th.
That's true.
We're 5th. We're playing.
You do
way more games than anyone else in the league.
You do have to put into consideration
if we weren't in Europe, we'd be above Leicester. I'm telling you that now.
No, it's a good point that Wolves are 5th and the other 2 Europa League teams in the Premier League, Arsenal, Man United, are lower down.
Yeah.
So you've
only got to look back at the seasons, yeah.
Yeah. My issue is, and you'll know this better than me because you're a Wolves fan, but what about squad depth, especially coming up with December? Because every time I look at the Wolves team, I know keeping the same thing is good, but there's not much.
As far as I know, we're going to be
team.
adding in January. We're going to add a centre back. I think that's as far as I know.
I think it's increasingly important to get through this December period. You can't judge anything yet. That's why I'm not saying Liverpool have won the league yet because they've got December.
We've got a tough December. If we come out of December with 5 points, I'll be glad because we've got Man City and Liverpool.
If you stay top off of the table in December, you could get Europa League again.
Yeah. Oh no,
I think the top 4's gone. For everyone that's apart from top 4.
Yeah.
I think that's
Leicester
nailed
slip
on.
up at some point.
I reckon they will, but not enough for them to get out of it.
And then, I think they will slip up. But yeah, I agree. They'll probably get Champions League. Be interesting to see though what happens to the next season when they compete with Champions League, etc. Whether they actually stay and back their managers because the players are very well known.
I'm pretty sure we've said this before.
Yeah. Oh no, I said it to you. I said it to you the other day. We weren't recording or anything, but Leicester have a history. That squad have a history of playing terrible for a manager because they just want them out. So and you can tell, you can genuinely tell. Obviously, you got big characters in that dressing room like Vardy, etc. And that team, it happened with Puel. The team played poorly. He went. They get Rodgers. They play well. It happened with Shakespeare. They played poorly. They got Puel. They played really well. It happened with Ranieri. They played poorly. They got Shakespeare. They played really well.
I'm pretty sure we've been through this, but it's worth repeating. I'm pretty sure when we were in the other studio a couple of weeks ago, we brought this point up, and I said that I don't think that's going to happen because there's a clear development and clear vision with Rodgers. Even though they won the league with Ranieri, that was a one-off.
Yeah,
and that there was
never planning to win that.
Yeah, They weren't building. It just kind of happened and then they petered off, which you would peter off if you won the league like that. So well, they didn't really like that, but you get what I mean. So I just think there's a stage with Rodgers, and and they liked Ranieri, they like Rodgers. It could happen. Probably.
Yeah. It will happen.
It will happen eventually.
It will happen.
But I think
they'll
it'll
lose a
be
game and then they'll probably go and
I reckon it will do.
winless for a few games. Leicester Ball will go impatient and they'll probably sack him.
Yes. Yeah. Do you think, because Arsenal and Man United could really do with a man like Rodgers and the club?
No, I agree.
So
Arsenal should have gone for
I
Rodgers.
don't think Rodgers is the type of, although he did do it at Celtic, to be honest, leave to go elsewhere.
Yeah.
And Celtic fans hate him for that because they would, but
Yeah, but I'd rather be at Leicester than I would.
Celtic's just repetitive.
Yeah, exactly.
Leicester and he's done
Celtic,
remarkably well
the most
considering this
boring
will
job
be
in
his
the world.
first full season. And it's worth pointing out, Rodgers and Lampard are doing incredibly well. You know what? It's very, very easy to give the manager of the year, and it's too early to talk about that, to Guardiola or Klopp, but I would give it to probably Lampard or even Rodgers because of what they've done, like with the clubs they've got, especially Chelsea with hands tied behind their back about the transfer.
Yeah.
I really hope one day Frank Lampard becomes England manager. Because
No, I completely agree.
I think he would as well. It's a
On-
logical step on from Southgate.
Going back
he's
to
fine at the moment.
going back to Converse. Oh, he's not fine. I will not support England while Southgate's in charge.
We're not going through this again.
And did you see the results of the poll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an
were
absolute joke, isn't
You
it?
were wrong.
No, it's an I'm not wrong. It's an opinion.
You were
but
very wrong.
I don't understand. Changing your club. It's literally your club. You are tied to your nation.
You're
were
tied to
born
your club.
In the,
If you change
you're
your
tied
club,
to your,
you're a
you're tied
plastic
to your
fan.
nation in just
You
general
are a
life.
plastic fan if you change your club.
You're a plastic fan if you change your nation.
Why? I'm supporting a nation that
You're supporting
hasn't
a club.
qualified for a
Wow,
major
club.
tournament until now.
You can't. I disagree.
I
And
could go and
it's
support.
very split. It's like Messi, Ronaldo.
Yeah.
And the big question today.
What is the big question today?
Well, I did put it on the notes. Jose against Pep, who's a better manager, but we'll get on to that.
I think
or
probably
we'll just
Jose.
skip. Oh yeah, that's
Both
funny. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Even though Pep's name is actually Jose.
Yeah, I know.
But
Going back to conversation, obviously Raheem Sterling was wrongly
throughout the 80s.
ruled offside.
Who?
Against.
Oh yes.
Who was it against?
Sorry, what were we on about?
Oh, it was Chelsea, wasn't it? Raheem Sterling wrongly ruled offside to make it 3-1 against Chelsea. Obviously, that was a very poor decision because you can literally see the blue line going through Sterling. He just blatantly wasn't offside, and if he was, it was his armpit.
Yeah.
As said many times this season, and it is a joke that we've had to say that the new phrase of the season has been his armpit was offside. It literally has. The amount of times I've heard that this season is just frustrating.
True. I agree with. I think it was. I first heard it on Match Today that Gary Lineker was talking about it, but I think I've heard it over and over. If they can't make a decision within 30 seconds or a minute, it's not clear and obvious, go with the referee. And then
I
that's
completely agree
the
with
stage on. They
One
need
of the
to.
actual
You
things
can't
I
just.
agree with that Gary Lineker says.
But it's because he's a Leicester fan.
It's 'cause,
Yeah, but it's again armpits. My rule with offside. This could be an unpopular opinion. I don't know whether it is your fingernail. Well, okay, fingernail's a bit much. But if you're offside, you're offside. Whether it's an armpit hair or your entire body, it's offside. Maybe armpit hair wasn't the best thing to use.
Mate, this is an very unpopular opinion because if you're not, for me, offside is when you've used the part of the body that is offside.
That you can play the ball with.
Yeah.
I agree. No, that's what I meant.
That you play the ball with.
So if you go like that, not offside. But if your head is slightly offside,
and you play
it's
the ball
still
on with
offside.
your head.
You can't complain about it. I know. Then it's bad because there's not enough goals. But I mean, I'm a defender by trade, so
do players
that's
like
harsh on-
Raheem Sterling, Harry Kane, do they control the ball with their armpit? No, because that'd be a handball.
Yeah, with that, I'm saying if like, what I'm saying is if there is a part of your body which you can play with the ball with, chest, head, why did I struggle? Any part of the leg from the hip down to the foot. If any of that's offside, even by a minuscule, it is technically offside. I know it's harsh, but it's technically offside.
Yeah, no.
So
I
I think
completely agree.
I don't think that's the biggest thing VAR needs to focus on at the moment. I think there's much more. The handball is because I just want consistency. That's the main thing for
No,
me.
I
It's
completely
consistency. Pitch-side monitors, consistency. Get that, and then we can develop it forward. It wasn't going to be perfect first season, but I don't think everybody thought it was going to be this
bad. We
bad.
never thought it was going to be this bad, exactly.
Yeah.
But going on to the big question.
Hang on.
The Messi-Ronaldo debate go on forever?
Oh, hello. This isn't the big question. No, yeah.
Why?
Because there's not a definitive answer, and there never will
but
be.
I just wanted to say the news. Messi apparently has won the Ballon d'Or, according to leaked reports.
Oh.
Kylian Mbappe is voting for Messi as well in the Ballon d'Or.
Nice.
Do you think Messi deserves to win it, or do you think Ronaldo should win it?
Ronaldo shouldn't win it.
No.
Messi should.
Yeah.
It's
Obviously, he's won
him
an
or Van
international
Dijk, isn't it?
trophy. Nah, Van Dijk has been poor this season so far.
But yeah, true.
Van
But he's won
Dijk,
the.
He hasn't been the best this season. He was not up to standard last season.
What do you mean not up to standard last season?
No, he was not. He's not up to the standard last season. Is what I should have said.
Yeah, but I like to judge the Ballon d'Or on mainly what they did last season, even though it's the technique. So
you look at Messi, right? Champions League semi-finals.
I agree, Messi should win it, but I'm just saying Van Dijk should
Copa
be
America
in with a mention. You shouldn't
quarterfinals.
just clear him off.
They lost the Copa del Rey, I think, in the end. It won the league. Not sure whether he won the League Cup. I think it was no. Does he deserve to win it? Probably yes. If you look at his record for like goal scoring, 45 plus goals this year.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and that's been for the last decade as well.
Every
Every 10 years this decade. What? That doesn't make sense. For the last 10 years. I'm so tired. For the last 10 years,
Join the club.
Messi has scored 45 plus goals a year. You cannot tell me he's not the greatest player of all time.
Yeah.
The
I
Messi,
probably would have to put it down, but Ronaldo and Messi, the debate of who's better is subjective. Probably on paper, Messi is the better player.
Yeah.
But I think I'm getting bored of this now. We need to appreciate them more because it's only going to go on them both playing for 2, 3 more years, 4 years max. So we just need to appreciate it while it's happening, I think, and stop comparing this. Another thing I would bring up, a couple more topics, then we'll go on to the big question.
Maybe we've got 7 minutes.
We don't have 7 minutes.
Yeah, we've got to be out by 40. We got in there at 10.
No, what? No, he said 40 minutes in here. I mean, if we got in there at 10...
No, we got in there at 7 minutes past. So
we'll end at 30, 35. That's another 10 minutes, roughly. We'll be fine. If we stop talking about it and then that goes.
Yeah.
It's on there, don't worry. Yeah, get involved. João Felix won the Golden Boy Award over Sancho and over other people.
He's had a good half a season.
It's an
won the league
absolute
with
disgrace, isn't it?
It's a bit of a joke, yeah.
Kai
Kai Havertz, I think, should have been in the running for it because Bayer Leverkusen have been terrible in the Champions League this season. Were last season. And, yeah, they were all right in the Bundesliga last season, but... he did a lot for a youngster, but did Bayer Leverkusen actually do anything last season? He hasn't really done much for him in the Champions League, clearly, because they're bottom of their group. Or they're third now, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
They win last night? Or the night before?
Yes.
They did win?
2-2. It was a draw, I think.
Against Lokomotiv?
I will get it up, but I'm pretty sure.
Well, if it was, then they're probably still bottom.
Oh, no, they won 2-0.
Who did they beat?
Lokomotiv. The table in that group.
Right, so they're above Lokomotiv now, so they're third in their group.
Well,
on paper, yeah, that side should... Hang on.
Well, the table is Juve are 13 points, Lokomotiv on 3, so they're out. But second place Atletico 7 points, 1 goal difference. Bayern Leverkusen 6 points, minus 2 goal difference. And then the last fixtures were...
See, before this match day, Leverkusen were bottom of their group with 3 points.
Well, Leverkusen have to host Juventus while Atletico host Moscow, so Leverkusen won't go through. They'll drop down to Europa League, more than likely.
Yeah.
So probably where they deserve to be, in my opinion. Don't think they're Champions League worthy, but
no, not at all. I completely agree.
Yeah, but so happened. But Felix didn't deserve to win the Golden Boy. No. So many. Even I saw someone that said, after I had to scroll down all that, Lingard's been robbed jobs because get me out.
Yeah.
But everyone was like, Mason Greenwood got more goal and assists than him this year. And yeah, it's last year as well, but it's just it's a good point. Just because you go for a very big amount of money doesn't automatically give you...
doesn't mean you get the Golden Boy. Yeah. I think he's just as surprised as we are that he's won it. Sancho should have won.
Yeah.
The season he had last season, it's impossible to say he didn't win it, and in a harder league as well. No disrespect to the Portuguese league.
Yeah.
But yeah, harder league.
Yeah. Gonna quickly two more things.
Saying that, Borussia Dortmund haven't done as well in the Champions League and Europa League as they would have hoped.
Yes. It's a weird season, isn't it? Because we keep saying these teams are not performing. Which it makes it interesting, obviously, because you get the likes of Leicester and even Wolves at a push. But I think it just makes it very interesting across all the leagues that maybe the pillars who are always there aren't necessarily doing. Obviously, you've got your Barcelonas who are still there.
Yeah.
But it just makes it interesting. And that's why we love football so much. I want to bring you onto the Man United squad, actually, for the Astana game, which I've realised this morning that I'm going to miss.
Yeah.
Because it's a ridiculous time of 5 to 4 kickoff. What is that about? Yeah, I'm going
5 to 4?
Yeah.
Not 5 to 5?
No. 5 to 4.
You sure?
Yeah. Look. Go on Live Score. Other apps are available.
No, go on Live Score. Oh my god, it is 5. No.
It's 10-2.
There's 10 to 4.
10 to 4. So we're going to be in shorthand. That's a joke, isn't it?
Mate,
we're
going to be in shorthand when Man United are playing.
That's TV, that is. That's TV.
We're playing at 5:55.
No, that's TV.
Yeah, I know.
That's Man United, because BT, I like BT.
Yeah, I like BT.
But they want United, Wolves, Arsenal, Celtic, and even sometimes Rangers. They want them 4 teams. You've got loads. You've got BT Sport 1, BT Sport 2. I don't know the.
You got Rangers on there as well. They've got a massive following, mate.
Yeah. Just stop with these stupid kickoffs.
Yeah.
5 to 4. And it's in Kazakhstan, which isn't. Is it even part of Europe? No.
Is it?
No, it's like an Asia, isn't it? Or it's like a cross. I don't even know. What are they doing in there? Anyway, this geography rant. We'll go on to the big question now, actually, because might have a bit of news.
Is it in Kazakhstan?
Astana is, yeah. Anyway, we'll move on to the big question. I was just going to say that Robbie Savage has come out of retirement to sign for Stockport Town.
Woke Wikipedia. It is a transcontinental country, largely located in Asia. The most western parts are in Europe.
Oh, behave. Don't worry. Australia in the Eurovision Song Contest, so geography's irrelevant.
Yeah.
We'll go on to the big question. Robbie Savage has gone to Stockport Town. That's not the big question. It's just news that happens. Sterling's in contract talks with Man City. That's just boring. One thing we will go on to is Marco Silva will be in charge. But we've kind of gone on to the managers a little bit. We'll just do the big question then. You ready for the big question, or you just...
Yeah, I'm ready for the big question.
Nice.
So who's better, Messi or Ronaldo?
Oh, for God's sake. Who's better? Pep Guardiola's.
Who's better, Pep Guardiola or Ole Gunnar Solskjaer?
Or Jose Mourinho? No, that's not what's happening. Do you want to take this seat and I'll take that seat?
No, I'll be alright.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Get back to flipping burgers, as I said yesterday. Were you actually working? You were, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
Why were you messaging on Instagram then?
What, yesterday?
Yeah, while you were
I was on my break. For those that don't know, I got on the Toast Bournemouth photobomb. So if you go type in Toast Bournemouth on Facebook, scroll down and there's a picture of 4 lads and some geezer stood next to them doing the circle game. If you want to look at that and yeah, you're
right, the circle game that died about a year ago.
Yeah, literally. I wonder if Toast have actually posted the
probably not
photobomb thing yet.
But we can go next because we're off Wednesday, so we can go. So if you get the guest
list. Are we
off
next Wednesday?
Oh yeah.
Are you sure?
It's this last Monday to this next Wednesday, inclusive, I believe.
Don't think so. Wait,
I do.
Next Wednesday's the 3rd, isn't it?
No, it's the 4th.
It's the 4th. Yeah, no, it's not. It's Wednesday, mate.
No, I'm pretty sure it's... No, I'm confident it is. I know, I'm pretty sure.
It's to the 3rd, mate. 25th
No,
to the 3rd.
it's to the 4th.
We're on about the strike, by the way.
Yeah. Right, anyway, let's actually do it because we've got about a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Jose Mourinho, Pep Guardiola. Jose's just come back to Tottenham, beat West Ham 3-2, beat Olympiacos 4-2. Hasn't kept a clean sheet yet, but 2 games not relevant. Who's the better manager? Jose Mourinho, Pep Guardiola, your thoughts?
Jose Mourinho.
Okay.
He's done it with different clubs. He's done it with Chelsea. He's done it with Porto. He won the Champions League with Porto.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but that says everything.
We should say
That's
this is
everything you
overall,
need
not
to know
right
about
now.
this
Obviously,
debate.
Pep Guardiola is better right now. Jose's gone off
Right
a
now,
little bit.
Pep's better. But Pep
on
is a
overall.
manager.
I agree. If Pep Guardiola went to...
He inherited a good
Porto,
side at Barcelona. He made some good signings at Bayern Munich, but
I
he's a
agree.
Czech
I think
manager.
it's close, but I think it's more clear,
Yeah.
concrete than Messi, Ronaldo.
No,
I think even though Pep Guardiola
Mourinho's
love
had a
boys
better
will hear,
career.
Jose Mourinho is by far the better personality, but that's irrelevant. But as you say, he's won everything. He's been there. He's done it. He's got the T-shirt, and even though he's like sort of a pantomime villain almost character, it makes it entertaining. Even though maybe his football at times isn't entertaining, he is entertaining. So
No, absolutely.
but in terms of what he's won, he's got the T-shirt. He's done it all.
Yeah.
As you said, with Porto, with Real Madrid, with Tottenham, well, he might do it with Tottenham, with Chelsea, even Man United are people. He's a dismal spell almost. Don't want to use the dismal. It was okay, but won the triple, the best triple you'll ever hear: Community Shield, League Cup, and Europa League. But it's Europa League.
Yeah.
People often say, well, that was our
It's
first
like
big
a-
question or second big question, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Champions League runners up or Europa League, and we came to the conclusion Europa League was better than Champions League runners up.
Yeah.
So it's good that Jose's won that.
That was the first big question, wasn't it?
Messi Ronaldo was the first big question.
Yeah, it was.
When we were in your lovely bedroom doing the podcast with the Barcelona top in the background hanging off the wardrobe.
Yeah.
So
That was a great podcast.
Jose-
Great sound quality as well.
yeah.
Are we live? Are we actually live now? How many concurrent viewers?
Don't know.
Probably not.
Minimal.
Minimal, yeah, 2.
As
think
we
it was-
slowly rise
Yeah.
up the podcast game.
Yeah, we're getting there.
The
Just need
thing
to
is,
post on social.
you don't want to jump in at the deep end. The best thing with these things is the journey.
Exactly.
It's all about the journey. It's not about the destination necessarily. It's about the journey
It's about
to get
the
there.
journey, getting there, yeah.
The many changes we can
And
make.
who knows what we're going to do when we leave uni, because we're not going to have this equipment and we are not going to have the money to afford it. So
Yeah. If this blows up, meaning 2 million viewers,
yeah, per podcast.
if this reaches True Geordies, the kickoff views, then other podcasts are available. Check out the ones on Nerve as well. They're quite, they're quite cool.
because we do need to promote them.
There's
Because otherwise we
Monday
get
Night
stuck on the
Gore,
race.
which is a wrestling one, which I tune into sometimes.
Yeah. Is that Tom's one?
No.
Oh, I thought it was.
No. You've also got the Alternative Sports podcast, which is not the main sports, football, rugby, that sort of thing. So, you know what? I know we should be getting off. Just one final question.
Yeah.
Sports personality of the year. It's not really to do with football, but you've got Dino Asher-Smith, you've got the Welsh rugby player Aaron Lil Jones or something.
Yeah, yeah.
You've got Kadrina Johnson-Thompson.
Yeah.
You've got Raheem Sterling. You've got Lewis
Sterling
Hamilton,
needs to
and
win
you've got the one I think should win, Ben Stokes. Who do you think should win?
The work that Sterling does, mate, he's got to win it, surely.
No. The thing, I understand it's sports personality and what Sterling's done this year. Yes, he's won a lot of trophies with Man City. Yes, he's been an advocate for racism and all that.
Yes,
But at the end of the
Messi-Ronaldo
day,
debate will go
at
on
the end of the
forever.
day, Ben Stokes, even though it was a fault of his own, the pub punch-up situation, he's come back. I don't want to say single-handedly because it's a team event, but at the end of the day, he was a major cog in the work that got England the Cricket World Cup.
Yeah.
He nearly clawed the Ashes back as well.
Yeah.
So for me, it's Ben Stokes.
That was a big comeback. Yeah, Ben Stokes. I agree.
Lewis
After.
Hamilton, he's already won it. Plus, I give it to him later on when he's equalled Schumacher's record
Yeah.
or gone.
Yeah.
Has gone past it. So that's the podcast.
Yeah.
Lovely bit of not necessarily football talk at the end there.
Yeah, it was
A very
it was
loose
organised.
podcast yet again.
Was very organised, but it was alright. I think that went well actually, Chaz.
Yeah, I think we do. I quite like these nice chill,
Yeah.
unscheduled, unplanned, off the
Yeah.
cuff ad libs. I think
Yeah.
they're good.
Yeah, I like
Anyway,
it as well. Anyway, thank you for listening. If you did.
quick promotion for the socials. Go ahead.
At Delay Kickoff on Instagram, at Max Masavo is my personal, at Charlie.Griffo is his personal.
On Twitter, it's at Charlie Griffo 1.
Yeah, and on
I had to check that out on the radio today.
and on my Twitter is just Max Masavo again. At Molyneux Mag as well as my Wolves fan page. If any of the Wolves fans are listening, they can go and follow it. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all the socials. We got at Delay Kickoff obviously on Twitter.
And
as
obviously
well.
Nerve Podcast, check them all out. They're brilliant.
Yeah.
They're helping us. We're on Spotify. Obviously, we'll be on YouTube. We'll be on various different platforms. Keep on your eye on Twitter. That's where all the podcast notifications and stuff during the podcast will go up. Obviously, follow Nerve at Nerve Podcast.
Yes.
It's been brilliant.
All right, thank
I've
you.
been Charlie. You've been
Max.
And this has been the Delayed Kickoff podcast. Thank you for listening.